Hey, this is Matt Wimmer from Ready Precision. In this video, we are taking a quick look at this touchscreen display from iSMA. So this is a 10-inch wall-mounted touchscreen display that makes viewing and navigating HTML5 views from Niagara Systems super simple. If you've used other touchscreen displays from other manufacturers, you know that things can kind of be hit and miss with the user experience in getting set up and working on those touchscreens. You might have to do some special combination of taps in order to get into your settings, and might be slow. The touchscreen might not work as we've come to expect with the phones that we carry in our pocket every day. This touchscreen almost ticks off all those boxes as far as not having those issues. It's very snappy. The touchscreen feels great to use. It's like you expect, and it has some niceties that sometimes you don't get on a touchscreen display. Things like it has Wi-Fi, obviously, that's the norm, but it also has RJ45 for just wired Ethernet, which is always a good thing. And then it also has a nifty little feature like this, which is this LED light bar that shows up around the edges that's accessible through an API. Now, previously, it's only been accessible through the API and manually changing the color through the settings, but they do have a Niagara module coming that will allow you to change that color directly from within Niagara, just as you're used to doing with anything else in Niagara. So you could very easily change the color if, say, you're in alarm or a specific scenario happens, or the mode that you're in for your plant or something along those lines. All very easy to use, and we'll have a future video showing you exactly how that works and how to set it up, and maybe some potential use cases that might be handy for you. Another thing to note is that it is 12-volt DC power, so there is a barrel jack for that. It includes the power supply for that, but you can also power it through the Ethernet jack using PoE+. Keep in mind that it is PoE+ and not just straight up PoE, so you need to have a switch that's capable of doing that additional power output that PoE+ requires as opposed to regular PoE. For the wall mounting, this is a wall-mounted device and not a flush mount one, so it uses the typical VESA mount style. So this is the bracket that goes on the back of the display, and if you've ever mounted a TV before, you know this whole pattern. You get just the four corners there of a square that will get you mounted onto your wall or to your panel door, whatever you need for your particular use case. Makes it very handy because VESA is kind of ubiquitous now as far as your options for mounting things. Another thing that's worth noting is that the software on the display, it uses the iSMA PA-LED10-B application, which iSMA developed themselves, and it is running Android, as I mentioned previously. But that iSMA PA-LED10-B app has a bunch of tweaks and really nice little features that let you dial this thing in to exactly as you need. You can have a specific URL pull up automatically when you turn on the device. You can also have in multiple URLs to different sites that you can very easily jump between as you need. And then if you're using Niagara, you can automatically have your Niagara site logged into using the settings in there for each of your sites. And then if you wanted to go even further, you could add in pin protection on those sites so that, okay, it'll automatically log in on the Niagara side, but I want to still protect myself a little bit, so require that pin in order to get in. Now, obviously, I think the most secure option is to just have each user automatically or type in their username and password as they need to, but having the flexibility there is a nice thing. So hopefully that's helpful and informative to you. We really like this touchscreen, and we'll have some more content on it here in the future, on its setup and usage, particularly on that LED ring on the outside of it, because I think that's a nice little differentiator that you don't typically see on touchscreen displays. So if you want to learn more about this display or any other iSMA products, you can find us at brodyprecision.com or store.brodyprecision.com. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have any questions or other things you'd like to see on the display or other displays or other pieces of iSMA's line, you can leave those comments down below, and we'll add them to our list. Thanks as always for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.